Welcome back. It is Axel, also known as Cringe Master Alert, and as you guys seen by the title and the thumbnail, this one's coming out a little after Part 1 and Part 2's review. Back to the Future Part 3 short review. I watched it last night at the same time. I watched all three of them back to back to back, which makes it so much better as a trilogy, especially one like this that connects each movie. The reason I'm filming this one after the other ones is because I went to sleep after I filmed that part and just didn't have time to film it. So I'm filming this, and I'm going to be filming the ranking of all three of these. And then maybe I'll talk about the animated series. If I'm not wrong, there is an animated series that came in my Blu-ray set. This is just my limited edition, collector's edition type steelbook. That folds onto the DeLorean, just a sick steelbook. But the reason I didn't film this last night, like I said, I went to sleep. So let's get into it. I give this one a 5 out of 5, just like for the first and second Back to the Future. I know a lot of people have issues with the sequels. Maybe my thoughts will change because I will be rewatching them in like the upcoming months, like 2-3 months from now. I probably will be rewatching them. I love them. I don't think I can ever hate the first one, the second or the third one, but my opinions will change to where maybe they won't all be 5 stars no more. But the first one will always be a perfect movie in my opinion. Yes, they all have their flaws, but like they're all just so fun, and I can't help but love the chemistry. And I've said this in all of them. Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd cannot help but love the chemistry they do on screen, the chemistry they put together in these movies. Just this movie, this trilogy, this Back to the Future universe, it's just amazing how they came up with these movies. With its flaws, you can't help but enjoy it. Please tell me that like you guys can somewhat agree with me, like even though these movies do have a lot of mistakes, like in 2015 would have flying cars, etc. in the second movie, and that's wrong, but you can't help but love it because you can't take that away from the movie just because they got something wrong, because if so, then there's a lot of movies like that in my opinion. But all around, Back to the Future Part 3, I had a great time with this one. Going back into the past and all that, it was fun. Definitely probably the weakest in the trilogy in my opinion, but still can't help but give it a 5 out of 5 because of how much I enjoy it, how fun it is, how fun it definitely is watching them back to back to back. May make my opinion a little different, so maybe next time I watch them, I'll spread them out within 3 days, watch first one, watch second one, watch third one. Maybe my thoughts will change, who knows. But the Back to the Future trilogy, when you watch them back to back to back, the story just connects and unfolds, kind of like Saw. You had to watch those ones almost back to back to back to back, with no movies in between almost, and then you kind of get the story unfolding. It's easier to pay attention to that story because of how long the franchise is. This one's shorter, so it's easier to pay attention to the story, but all around, Back to the Future, man, there isn't really a bad one in this trilogy. I love all of them. Even if my opinions do go down, they won't be under 3 stars. If anything, the third one will be like a 4-star, the second one will be 4.5, the first one will be a 5 if my opinions go down, because I don't see them going down that much. And all around, I just absolutely love these movies. Let me know what you guys think of Back to the Future Part 3 in the comments down below, because I know this is the one I think a lot of people hate the most. I love the ending to this trilogy a lot. All around, definitely one of my favorite trilogies of all time. Maybe not my favorite because I love Karate Kid and stuff like that. And yes, I'm counting Karate Kid as a trilogy, and I always will, because the next Karate Kid does not follow the same story of the first 3 Karate Kids. And then the Karate Kid from 2010, that's not even Karate Kid in my opinion, and never will be just because of the title. It does not feel like a Karate Kid movie. He doesn't even learn karate in the movie. So we're going to talk about those in a different upcoming videos to come when I rewatch those movies. But with that being said, Back to the Future, do you guys love it or do you guys hate it? The whole trilogy. But I'm going to end this video here because it's supposed to be a short talk about the review, which I did do that already. So with that being said, I will be filming the ranking very soon, so I guess roll that outro.